Hello Aries, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading. And I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. Oh, the cards are just flying right out. So some of you may have been in a relationship. Some of you may have been in a situationship. Others of you may have simply exchanged glances and you know there's something special there, but no one's speaking up. Wow. Oh. The darkest of cards. What is going on here, Aries? Okay, so for some of you who are new, my way of reading is not so different. I just channel through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need, so I don't actually channel through any spirit guides. I never have. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel to provide you with some guidance, some advice on the situation. And boy, oh boy, is it ever a situation. In this deck, there's some cards that I consider dark. You have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, even 7. 7 cards. Now, because of the intensity of these cards, some of you might be going through this. Your person of interest, crosswatcher, you may be going through this. Both of you could be as well. This is a really different kind of combination. And so we'll look into it. A lot going on here. We have here embracing the shadow, followed by grief, wild woman, betrayal, sexuality, doubt, beliefs, illusion, and then we have growth under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you, Aries, what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Aries, the things that have happened between you and I, it has made our situation very awkward. I feel uncomfortable. I know that there's a level of awkwardness in this connection now. At some point in time in the past, to you, I may have seemed to be very impulsive, compulsive, and maybe even aggressive. And that was a dark side of me. You saw a side of me that perhaps you never really should have seen. Because it had changed your opinion of me. But this is who I am. I am who I am, and I can't change my ways for anyone. This makes me who I am. I do grieve, and I feel sadness, remorse, regret, guilty for the things that have happened, for the things that I've said and done, and even for the things that I never did that I should have. The things that I should have spoken, yet I stayed silent. You are that bright star in the darkest of skies, but I fear that I'm losing you, and that brightness is fading over time. It is leaving my life. It's fading. And once it's gone, I fear that I won't have my guiding light anymore. And that is you. I feel fear. I'm afraid. I don't know what to do. I understand in this connection there has been a sense of defeat because of a lack of trust. Deception, lack of truth, suspicion that has arisen because of certain things that I've done. I wasn't very truthful. I have spoken words, said paragraphs, but I have taken out a few sentences here and there. What you don't know won't hurt you. Or will it? By me omitting something, does that mean I'm actually lying? I guess it does. I have been sneaky. I have done things behind the scenes. I have not been 100% truthful. And I know I've betrayed you. Your faith, your trust, that existed once. This trust that has changed. I feel that everything that has happened over time, you thought you knew me, and now it turns out as if you never really knew me at all. I was a stranger this entire time. You thought you could predict me because you thought you knew me. But now it's like you never really knew me at all. And I do feel bad because of what has happened sexually between us. There have been things, ideas, fantasies on my mind, but even things that happened between us. I know it may seem as though I took advantage of you, as though I just wanted to be intimate and that's it. No love, no nothing. And I doubt now that you'll see things my way. The friendship that I'm hoping for in this connection. And because of this betrayal, because of this feeling of being used, I don't know if you'll ever be a friend, or if this connection will move forward. I haven't truly expressed to you what my beliefs are, how I feel that you and I are different on certain levels. But what you believe versus what I believe about the type of connection that we had, we were on two different paths. We did not share the same vision. I was born and brought up in a very different way, and so were you. And it's important to adjust to that, but sometimes I may be stubborn. And the only reason I am is because I truly believe in what I say, what I feel. I believe in it. I trust my instincts, because this is the way things have always been for me, and that's what I'm comfortable with. So I do not change my opinions. I know we're not on the same page. I know we have our differences. And this is something that we just can't work through. I do feel embarrassed, shy even, not wanting to talk to you, wanting to hide from the situation and not telling you what these differences are, what my opinions are. I hide behind a veil, behind a false mask, and I don't tell you how I truly feel. I stay emotionally distant. Overall, I want to grow with you. I want to know things about you when you were young and your plans far into the future. What happened between us before was very much on a physical level. And I never really got to know you. The true you. The real you. But going forward, I am hoping that someday I'll have the chance of getting to know you better and becoming more than what we are now. All right, Aries. So much is happening here. Oh my goodness. Here, there's a whole lot of awkwardness, which is why there's a lack of communication between the both of you. It's so awkward to the point where you stay silent. And because of that, both of you or one of you are very sad. Sad also of the fact that this connection has been sneaky on some level. Or one person has been very sneaky. And because of that, now there's that sense of betrayal. There is doubt. And there's a whole lot of belief-related issues. You both are either from different backgrounds. It could be different race. Could be different financial background. Some of you may be very well off financially. Others may not be so. Religion is a huge thing. Oftentimes, I have a lot of my clients who have a different religious background, and their views versus the other person's views quite different because they're born and brought up in a very different way, right? Here we have two people that are not on the same page, where there are a heck of a lot of differences to the point where it's detrimental to the connection itself. And the only one card that popped up here was sexuality that had any type of emotion or action. And that does show that this was a very lustful connection. There was a lot of lust here. It's I'm getting, it's weird, but I'm getting a gangster vibe. Why? I don't know. Somebody here feels very used. Not good. I don't know why I'm getting that word, but hopefully everybody is safe and they're not in any type of danger or with a person who's too dangerous. I don't want that. But there is something going on here that's not healthy. It's not a healthy relationship. All right, let's have a look as to why this particular... Okay, I'm just getting a message. So some of you might be going through a situation where you actually feel stuck with the person that you're with right now. And the energy that you feel is like entrapment, victimization. You feel that you cannot run away from the connection that you're in. I guess that's probably where that gangster kind of vibe is coming from. That if you do something, it's going to go against everything that you've planned towards. And all of the cards that came out there, most of the cards are very negative. And the person that you're with right now, the energy is very negative. It's very upsetting. It's very sad. It's not good. But also, there's this glimmer of hope that shows that, okay, I want to get to know this person better as a human being, not as an object. So there is that light at the end of the tunnel. But getting there, there's a whole lot of struggle. You have a lot of cards there that are, I would like what I call very dark. All right, let's have a look at the Lover's Path Tarot. So here I look into any type of actions. Nope, not actions. The reasons why. Here I look into the reasons why your person of interest may have said certain things or done certain things, and the reason why things went downhill in the first place in this connection. You might not know why they maybe ghosted you or why things just kind of shut down. So hopefully this will provide you with a little bit of understanding. We have here the King of Staffs and the Four of Staffs. So the King of Staffs here does talk about how a long time ago this person may have been someone who had a lot of confidence. They were the master of many things. And they were very supportive, but then things changed. They started to feel a lack of inspiration and even a lack of enthusiasm. The ideas that they once had, it started to fade. That enthusiasm started to fade. Wanting to harness these forces, but not quite strong enough to do so. This was someone who seemed supportive, but isn't reliable. So it's unfortunate that, you would have found somebody here that was interested to some degree, but when push came to shove, it's like, were they really there for you? Did they really take those steps? Did they really make those actions, right? This person didn't. They seemed as if they would have been supportive, but when the time came, they were not truly reliable. Now, why is that? Let's have a look at the Four of Staves so we can see the why. Stability, closure, and creating a home is traditionally the Four of Staves. But I read these in the reverse, this deck in particular. So here we're talking about someone and the reason why they were being the way that they were, so unreliable. The reason why is because there was a lack of stability and a lack of closure that they had in their heart. They didn't want to really create a home at some point in time. They had goals, and even at some point they wanted a new home, but then their priorities started to change. There was a lack of satisfaction, and there may have been marriage or domestic problems at home. Here it talks about closure needed and wanted in an unstable situation. Wanting stability and having frustrations or disappointments at home. So your person of interest here was going through something at home. They were having problems. This could be a third-party situation. It could be 4 parties involved, 4 people, or just 3 people. So this person was having issues in their home with, it could be their spouse or even their family members. It doesn't have to be a third-party situation, but it could be for some of you. So they were having disappointments at home. It was not a happy environment. It was a very tense environment. It's not something very inviting. This person really couldn't invite you over. This person could not be with you the way a typical person would be, as in a relationship, like a couple. So, because there's disappointments at home, this also talks about trauma then. There's a lack of closure. And because they are not happy and they are unable to have that freedom that they want, because these things hold them back, they're not able to be with you the way that you'd like them to. That's what I see here. They want to be with you. They'd like to be with you. But the circumstances that they're in right now, it's hard for them to do so. It's virtually impossible. They feel that they're stuck in a situation and they can't see any way out. And even though they're stuck in a situation, they don't want to leave because they want stability. Yet at this point in time, they're feeling that there's a lack of stability. So this is one of the reasons why there was an issue, Aries. It wasn't you. It was this person and where they're coming from and what type of situation they're coming from when it comes to their home environment. The home environment could also indicate friends, the society that they're in. Yes, the family that they're with. So anybody, any other human being that's causing some type of an influence, that also can be interpreted here as well. All right. Let's have a look at the Beginner's Tarot. Ace of Swords. So here I'm going to be looking into any actions, any plans, any intentions your person of interest has towards you. Wow, we have here the Ace of Swords and we have the Tower. My goodness. 5 of Swords. Aries, what are you going through? This is so complicated. Life is very stressful for you. You need to de-stress. Not good. There's just a lot of things going on in your mind because of this person. Do you really need that extra stress? That headache? We got so many other things to worry about in life, no? You have here an array of cards that are not so sunny, let's just say. There's a lack of sun. There's more dreariness, dark clouds. Here we have the Ace of Swords. This person does want to cut to the heart of the matter and talk about something that's been on their mind. The only issue with this is that they're very critical, they're very logical. And there will be a lack of emotion when this individual reaches out. They do want to reach out. But it's like they've put their emotions on hold. They're just going to be speaking and talking in a very logical way. Here we also have the Tower. Something has occurred, which has been very negative. Something will occur. This Tower moment, this realization, this understanding that things really turned out bad. They're not right. Everything is wrong. And the perspective on this connection eventually will change to something better. So there's going to be some type of an epiphany or realization, this awakening moment, and it's going to change the foundations of their beliefs. The foundations of their beliefs, that's what's going to change. They're going to start to behave differently. They're going to act differently. It's because they've given in. Why? Here with the 5 of Swords. Because they realize that there has been ego-oriented competition in this connection. But this competition that exists, this person started to fear losing you. They started to become afraid. Remember in the beginning you had the grief card. And you were their sun, right? You were that light, that star. And everything around there was dark. So once that's gone, they fear losing you now because they actually feel and sense your value. With the 5 of Swords, this does talk about knowing that in this connection, other people could have had you. But this person wants to defeat all of them, be victorious, and have you to themselves. They want to make you theirs. I want to make you mine. That's what that is. And so this person has gone up against people here. They don't have any swords anymore. They look defeated. But this person has his own sword and 2 swords from these people. This individual won the battle, won the competition. The suitors that you may have, they feel and they know that you're very attractive and that you have a lot of people that maybe hover around you. And so that scares them. This is why they ended up doing what they did, or they may end up doing this in the future. Here we also have the King of Pentacles. It's a king and you have another king. This individual is very wise. At this point in time, they're wise. Their wisdom is, it's there, but it could be that you've had such distance, you haven't really been able to see that part of them. And so to you, it seems like, no, they're just immature. However, the truth is, on the inside, when it comes to love and relationships, this person really is wise. This is the King of Pentacles. This individual sees you. Sorry, guys. This person sees you as somebody who is worth putting the effort into. So they want you. They want to give you something solid. They want to have a secure future with you. So this is not somebody who's wishy-washy. This is not a page. This is not a knight. This is a king. They want to settle down with you and literally just be with you and have a happy relationship. The overall arching theme is the King of Cups. So they have realized that you are one person who makes them very emotional. You make them emotionally vulnerable. And they want to provide you with an offer of love. This is a whole cup of love. And it is coming from the King of Cups, who is an individual who knows what love is, who knows what it feels like to lose someone, and they don't want to have that feeling. So this is really interesting, Aries. You have some good cards here. The Ace of Swords is an action card. This is towards you. The Tower card is an action, however, this is towards himself. The Five of Swords is an action that they're going to take behind the scenes in order to have you in their life again. And with the King of Pentacles and with the King of Cups, this is someone who is mature. Could even be somebody that is maybe slightly older than you, or just simply older than you. It could also be someone who is more mature than you. They may be younger, but their way of thought is much wiser. Like somebody as if they would be much older. So that's really interesting here. You do have an offer coming in from this person. And it has a lot of, I'm getting financial security, and it has a lot of love. The love is there because it's the overall arching theme. All right. So yes, this person is going to reach out. And they're not coming into your life as a page or a knight. They're coming as a king. All right, let's see what the angels have to say about this. All right, Aries, so let's have a look at what the angels have to say. These are messages from Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel. We have here remain positive and you are ready. Then we have ask your angels. Followed by take action. We have here look for a sign and ask help from others. Perfect timing. And then we have no under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, but I'm going to just put this aside and let's just clarify what the no is for. Oh, no, it's up to you. All right, so some of you who may have thought you don't have a choice in the matter, you do have a choice. This reading just split into two groups. So some of you who may wish to be with this person, others of you that have just had enough and you just can't deal with this person anymore. The angels here are saying, these messages are from Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. They're saying to remain positive in this connection. So the more positive energy you give out, the more positive things, spirit guides, positive energy, good luck will be coming towards you. We also have here, because you've been through so much, you are ready. So you may feel that you're not ready, but according to the angels, they see that you are ready. Here they're saying you're ready emotionally, spiritually, and physically to take on whatever this connection throws at you. Ask your angels. So some of you may wish to request the angels, give the angels permission through the power of the Christ consciousness and through the Christ's Father, who we call Father. It prefers being in the alpha state, which is the Father state. It does have masculine as well as feminine energy, but it prefers being in that leadership role, that confident role, that go-getter role, because that is what the masculine energy is defined as. All right, so we have here, when you ask the angels, tell them what the problem is, tell them how you'd like them to help you, but they need the permission from you because they don't have that type of will or the free will, and neither do you. It's you have to, oh no, you do, but you have to give them that permission. Otherwise, they will not help you. Here we also have take action. Now, after you ask your angels, you are going to be getting certain types of signs, synchronicities, messages This could be directly or indirectly in your life. You will know when you get these messages. It could even be in your mind that you receive messages. And usually that's your own voice. Sometimes if you feel that it is a sinister voice, or you know intuitively that it is wrong advice or bad advice, that is negative energy. So don't listen to that. There's a way of getting rid of that. I'll just talk about that in a bit. Here we also have ask for help from others. And when you do, everything is going to happen in perfect timing. It's not going to happen when you think it's going to happen. It'll happen when probably you're least expecting it. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme we have here, communicate clearly. So even for those of you that want to leave this person or you want to stay, communicating clearly is key, just so that any type of misunderstandings are settled. Somebody here, I'm getting the word misunderstood. Somebody here feels misunderstood. Now, you have here 2 cards, ask your angels and ask for help from others. This clearly indicates that there is some type of lack of understanding from your part, or lack of concept. Maybe you need understanding as to the type of person you're dealing with, the type of situation you're in. There's an issue with the beliefs all the time. How can you resolve that? Those type of things. So do talk to other people as well. This could be your family members. It could be a close friend, a therapist. It could be even watching any type of video that is from a relationship coach, one that's obviously reputable. Now, I wanted to just go over remain positive. So this card does talk about positive energy, but you can only have positive energy once you have the removal of negative energy. And for that, I have something called a Holy Light Package, which is on my website, www.asnointia.com. You can look into the Holy Light Package, and plus with that, the wellness, water wellness package. So that's another one that I have. However, the Holy Light Package is the one that gets rid of negative energies from your home, around your aura, and inside of your body, which is the chakra centers. And the water wellness package is one that specifically deals with your bodily functions. That is, it's just simply holy water, how to teach you how to make that. And so anything that's around your aura or inside of your chakra centers, negative energies, that's other energy mixed with your own energy. There's an imbalance there. So that helps. Now, why is it important to get rid of negative energies? Because they do not allow positive energy to come towards you. It's like a roadway. It's full of blockages. I help you get rid of those blockages, and then at the very least, whatever you want to manifest, and whatever's owed to you karmically, whatever's owed to you in your book of life, that you will receive. But if you don't even do that, the things that you're supposed to be receiving in this lifetime, negative energies can block that from you getting what it is that you need, what you desire, and what you deserve. Aries, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity, some guidance in your situation. Do keep an open mind when you receive any type of messages, any type of words of wisdom from others as well. Sometimes the repetitive patterns that we go through, we don't see that these are lessons that we're going through. And those lessons, there needs to be an end result. Either you stay with the person, if it works out, it's fine. And if you know it hasn't been, then it's time to move on. There's still other timelines you can jump onto. There's other people out there for you. There's no doubt in my heart and mind, because I've seen so many people that there's just all of these past life connections that come back into our lives. That's the way our storylines are written. So people that we've had in a past life typically come into this lifetime. Either it could be a soulmate, twin flame, or karmic partner, and the story plays out. So some of you may want to jump ship, not be with this person anymore. Don't worry about it. You can do that because there's still somebody out there for you, and you will have a very special connection with that other individual. All right, Aries, that is your reading. Please let me know if any of this has resonated in the comments below. I also wanted to mention that on my other channel, Asnointia Audio, hopefully soon, fingers crossed, I will be able to upload a bit more videos. What I wanted to tell you is, for those of you who are new, on my other channel, Asnointia Audio, which is on YouTube, I have some audio recordings And those are for relationship-related issues, as well as what spiritual connections are like. So some of you may be interested in that. Feel free to go over, visit that. Do like, share, and subscribe. I do want to promote that channel and provide more content. All right then. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys again. Bye now.